Greetings, members. I trust you're all well and had a great weekend. So today, it's a new week. We need to start it fresh. If you're new on this channel, make sure to hit the subscribe button, set the notification bell, and like this video so that YouTube can push it to other people who need to watch this video. So usually every Sunday late or early Monday, we analyze the charts to prepare for the upcoming week. So currently, let's look at the US dollar index. So I'm on the daily chart and I've just analyzed the chart, seeing that the dollar index is on a downtrend. The dollar index is on a downtrend. If you can look at this, we've seen price giving us a lower high, a lower high, lower high, lower high. So also a lower low as well. So this is a sign of a downtrend. This is a sign of a downtrend. So with what I'm seeing here, I'm using pair correlation. So with the dollar index, I'm anticipating the dollar index to drop down to the zone at $99 region. So with this said, this automatically means that the USDJPY will sell, the Euro USD will buy. USDJPY will sell, USDJPY sell, Euro USD will buy. So this is pair correlation. Okay, so how about we look at the chart, the DXY on a 4-hour time frame. So with the 4-hour time frame, we see that this price has been on a long downtrend after this correction phase day. So this is a pullback, testing the previous breakout there. Are we together? So with this said, we've seen a spike. We just got a spike. We got a spike coming out of this zone. Considering that NFP was selling, NFP was selling, and then if you can see clearly here, there's a pattern that I'm seeing. The pattern we have is head and shoulder pattern. We have a head, first shoulder, and a second shoulder. So sellers already came in here and currently they are holding. So you might receive a consolidative market during the course of the week until we get CPI, and then from there we could continue to drop. So this is what I have for the US dollar index. So meaning I don't trade US dollar index. We do not trade the US dollar index. We use it as correlation. Are we together? So we will trade only the USD crosses. So we will sell the USDJPY and we will buy EURUSD. We will buy GBPUSD. We will buy gold. Let's go into the other charts. Let's continue looking at the USDJPY on the 4-hour time frame. So since I mentioned that the dollar index is on a bearish mode or on a bearish move, it's on a change of direction, that it's no longer bullish, it's been on a downtrend. Considering that the NFP news came out on Friday last week, and then we seen them. We seen sellers in the market, holding the market, and then the NFP was selling. So, as well as the USDJPY, we have a head, a pattern, reversal pattern, head, first shoulder, second shoulder. So sellers have already came in here. So what could we wait for right now is for, because you can see this is a strong supply zone. Previous supply turned into demand, so price could impulse pull back and just buy from there. But currently with the reversal pattern, we just wait for price to drop and then close below at 141.163. Then we will start to take our trades. We get an impulse pullback. If you miss this, you can wait for price to pull back and then just have your stop loss above there and take your sell. First take profit could be at $138.100 region. So this is what I'm looking at for the USDJPY this coming week, or during the course of the week. This is a clear pattern, reversal pattern, head, first shoulder and second shoulder with a clear breakout of structure, or possibly even you could get a slight pullback to test the previous breakout, then you could drop further. Now looking at the Euro USD on the 4-hour, let me switch to the daily. So on the daily, we can see that price have been on an uptrend for quite some time. So price has been on an uptrend, lower highs, lower highs, and then higher highs. So this is symbols of an uptrend. We see that this current day, or the previous Friday candlestick, was bullish, and this current candle on a Monday opened with a bullish. We are just waiting for price to impulse to the upside and close just above the supply zone, considering the correlation between the dollar index, right? As well, on this one, we have a head, first shoulder and a second shoulder. Buyers have already came into this price. This is a strong demand. More buyers came in. So what we are waiting for is for price to impulse to the upside with a scalping opportunity, then pulling back to test the previous breakout, and then from here we'll take our buy orders, targeting price at 1.12759. Yeah, it's clear. This is the setup for the week. Head, first shoulder, second shoulder. Unfortunately, some of us missed this one. Impulse, then potentially this could be a pullback, then we continue with the price. Okay, continuing with the GBP USD on the 4-hour. As I mentioned, the pair correlation is very much important. We have a head, first shoulder and a second shoulder. Price impulsed, and currently this is a pullback. This is a strong resistance from the previous demand zone. Price broke out of the demand zone, pulling back, and then potentially there are sellers. Maybe they could look to start to sell here if you're a seller. But with the pair correlation strategy that we use, we need to wait for price to close above this resistance. We need to wait for price to break out of the resistance. So I was doing just some workout, so I'm a bit fired up. So we need to wait for price to close above. Let's look at it on the 1 hour. So on the 1 hour time frame, we still have a reversal pattern. Head, first shoulder, second shoulder, impulse. So price just failed. This is a resistance, so of course price should pull back a little. So this is a demand zone. Then price could pull a little bit. Then from there, could see buyers coming in. Also, you could take buyers when price have closed above this strong resistance after breaking out of the resistance. And then we could possibly target that. We could go up, pull back, and then target 1.30, nearly 1.30. $5 region. Looking at the USDJPY on the 4-hour time frame, so the USDJPY also has the dollar as the base currency. So meaning what will happen on the USDJPY will happen as well on the USDCHF. We have a reversal pattern, head, first shoulder, second shoulder, sellers already in. We're just waiting for price to close below, impulse pullback, first target at 0.86581. 1 hour time frame, easy, right? Yeah, this textbook entries, we'll just have to wait and see the reality. A drop breakout below here would result in sellers being interested further in taking price to the downside. Taking a look at the AUD USD on the 4-hour time frame. So the AUSD is low. As you can see, it is low, so possibly came to test this previous breakout, considering it never came back to pull back. So this is the pullback, and that price landed on a strong demand zone at $0.65255 region. So we've seen buyers coming in, failing to, this was a resistance, so price just pulled back, and then we expect more buyers to come in. But this will be a clear buy order or buy signal once price closes above at 0.66154. On the 1 hour, real quick, we just have to wait for price to close above. Then from there we could look to target the next possible high at $0.67377 region. Finally, looking at the US 500, also known as the S&P 500. This was an analysis from last week, the past week. This was before this impulsive move to the downside. I explained that price broke out of the impulsives, out of the constructive consolidative state. Price impulse, we were expecting that we could get a pullback from here. We could see sellers coming in and price dropping to the ground. Price broke out of the low here, but currently this has changed, so we expect to see gains on the S&P 500. So this is what we could potentially expect on the US 500. This could be closing as a head, first shoulder and a second shoulder, so we could see buyers coming in, and this whole reversal pattern will be known as head and shoulder pattern, inverse head and shoulder. So the possible target could be at $570.8 region. From there we could sell a bit, pull back, then break this structure, next target. I could be wrong, and then I just have to find a strategy that works for me. Maybe this could work for you. So yeah, man, it's been working for me for quite a long time, analyzing and preparing as well. Here's a gap there, so the gap should be closed after a matter of a while. So guys, if you love this video, hit the like button, the thumbs up, comment, share, subscribe. Have a wonderful trading week ahead. Stay tuned for the CPI, the upcoming event. Make sure you set the notification bell for the next video. Let's catch up on the next video, guys. I love you all. Cheers.